So how do I balance all of the different social media channels and marketing activities that I need to do in my real estate business? This was a question that I was asked during a marketing session with one of my clients, and it's a very common question that I get, in that there's so many different social media channels out there. There's so many different marketing activities that you should be doing to generate new leads and to follow up and stay top of mind with the current leads. And she wanted some suggestions and some advice on this. And it really comes down to knowing what channels your target market is active on, and where they are engaging with the content you're putting out. There's a couple of different things that I suggest, one of which is, to focus on one channel and then have maybe one secondary. So depending on what your target market is, most of your people may be hanging out on Instagram. And if that's the case, then Instagram should probably be your primary channel, and then maybe Facebook as a secondary channel, or TikTok as a secondary channel, or Twitter or YouTube, whatever it may be. Maybe YouTube is where all of them are hanging out, and so YouTube will be your primary channel, and Instagram or whatever will be your secondary. TikTok is really popular right now. That might be your primary channel. It all depends on your demographic and your target audience that you're looking to engage with. But if you have one primary channel and then the secondary channel is kind of where you put all of the overflow, or you post the same stuff on that channel as well. But if you're creating the content and you're staying top of mind on your primary channel, then you can use that same content, that same media that you're creating there, and then use it elsewhere. And so I would definitely do that. Focus on one primary and one secondary channel. You can batch content. You can record videos, takes photos and whatnot, or whatever is in your content plan, which you should have a content plan, and just batch it all. Sit down for a couple hours or an hour or so and record a bunch of videos that you're going to post. And that way you have a bunch of content to spread out and drip out over time. Again, it all depends on the channel that you're working with. Like Instagram, it's one of those really great platforms because you have photos, you have video, you have the short form stories, you have reels, which are your short form videos. You kind of have a little bit of all of the different types of, you even have Instagram Live. All the types of content that people are looking to consume are all kind of like that on that one platform. And so that's really kind of a unique and great place to start creating your content for, because then you can take that and distribute it to other platforms as well. But the mix between what to post on Instagram, quite frankly, everything is going to video right now, and that is the future of marketing, is going to be on video. It's going to be the reels, the just Instagram TV, which I think they stopped calling it that, but the Instagram videos, the longer form and the short form. Images are still awesome, and you still need that, but you need to mix that in there along with the video. You're gonna have to balance that and just create the content that you are drawn to create, and your audience is interacting with. So if your audience is liking and sharing and commenting on your reels, which is quite popular right now, then that's probably where you should put most of your focus, and then do secondary focus on in your posts on Instagram, the images or other types of videos. If you get a lot of content, a lot of interaction on your Instagram stories or Facebook stories or any of those things, then that's where you should be focusing on. But I would go where your audience is already there, and meet them where they are, and just try not to be spread too thin. Like I said, if you have one channel that you post mostly on, and then have a secondary channel where you post additional stuff on it, or duplicate content, that's perfectly fine. But you're just gonna want to the big thing is consistency and being on where your audience already is. So that's what I would say on to answer that question, and that would be my advice on those things. But I hope that helped. I know I love having these conversations with my clients and with you guys here. I'm a marketing guy. This is fun. At Servant 360, we feel realtors shouldn't have to put up with inconsistent results from their marketing providers. And that's why we provide consistent quality photos, floor plans, virtual tours, and videos that help realtors just like you sell more houses faster and for more money. Help us spread the word by liking, subscribing, and sharing these videos. Thanks for watching, and as always, it's our pleasure to serve.